Welcome to Zoho Books, a GoBD compliant powerful accounting platform for your business in Germany. Zoho Books can handle all your accounting needs, such as managing invoices, purchases, budgets, handling taxes, generating financial reports, and much more. In this video, we'll see how you can sign up for Zoho Books, set up and configure your organization, and begin your accounting right away. Signing up for Zoho Books. To get started, go to this website and click the Sign Up Now button. Here, enter your company name, email address, mobile number, and password. Select your business location as Germany. Mark this box if you would like to receive marketing communication from Zoho and its regional partners for product updates. Mark this box to agree to the terms of service and privacy policy and click Create My Account. An OTP will be sent to the mobile number you provided. Enter the code and click Verify. You will be taken to a page to set up your organization. Select the industry your business falls into. The business location will be Germany. Select the state you are in and enter your organization address. The currency will be auto-populated based on your organization location. Choose the desired language here. Select the time zone from the drop-down. Enable the toggle button if your business is registered for VAT. You can configure your tax later in the Settings module as well. Now click Get Started. After signing up, you will be logged into the Getting Started page of Zoho Books. Setting up your organization. Now, let's enter your organization details. Go to Settings and click Profile under Organization. You can upload your company logo here and select the industry you are in. The organization location will be Germany. You can edit your organization address. You can also change the format of your organization by clicking here. Enter your business website URL if you have one. Enable the toggle button if you want to add a different address for payment stubs. You can choose to configure email preferences for the primary contact of your organization. Here, configure your base currency, fiscal year, report basis, language, time zone, and date format. You can add your company ID and other additional fields here. These fields show up on your PDF by inserting the required placeholders in your organization address format. Then click Save. Configuring tax settings. Next, let's configure your tax settings. Go to Settings and click Taxes under Taxes and Compliance. Enable the toggle button if your business is registered for VAT. Enter the tax number issued by your local tax office when you register for VAT. Enter the VAT registration number label, VAT registration number, and select the VAT registration date. Check this box to enable domestic reverse charge in your sales transactions, where the buyer instead of the seller is responsible for reporting and paying VAT directly to the tax authorities. Under International Trade, enable this option if your business operates within the EU and also trades with countries outside the EU to manage your imports and exports efficiently. Check the My Business is registered for VAT MOS or OS option to track VAT according to the one-stop shop scheme. On enabling, VAT rules will be applied on items based on your customer's location automatically. Enter the EORI number if your business is involved in trades with the EU's customs territory. And click Save. Once you've configured VAT, you can start applying the default VAT rates to your transactions. You can also create new VAT rates from here. If your business provides or receives construction services in Germany, you may be subjected to the construction withholding tax, where the contractor must withhold 15% of the subcontractor's invoice amount and remit it directly to the German tax authorities. Key modules in Zoho Books. On the left sidebar, you can find all the different modules in Zoho Books. Let's go through each of them in brief. Under Items, you can add all the goods and services that you provide in your business. In the Banking module, you can connect your bank account, import bank statements, match transactions, and reconcile your account. You can also add your bank accounts manually. In the Sales module, you can add all your customers. You can create and send them quotes and invoices. And once you receive payment, you can track them under the payments received. You can create recurring invoices to be generated on a regular basis, and if you have any additional credits for your customers, you can store them in the form of credit notes. Next, you have the purchases section where you can add all your vendors from whom you purchase your items. You can add the expenses in your organization and also recurring expenses. You can create and keep track of bills, and you can also track all payments made to your vendors through payments made. You can add your recurring bills here and track any credits from your vendors through vendor credits. With the time tracking module, you can handle project accounting. You can add your projects here and log the time spent by your employees on them using timesheets. In the accounting module, you can add accounting transactions, create manual journals, bulk update accounts in your transactions, make currency adjustments, view and add your chart of accountants, create budgets, perform transaction logging, easily export your financial data, and file your taxes using Dative. The reports module comprises over 70 businesses and accounting reports to keep your business health intact. For example, the profit and loss report, balance sheet, cash flow statement, tax summary report, and various other reports that will help you get real-time insight to optimize your business. For any report, you can choose to schedule it, share it securely with your team, and also export it in various file formats to your systems. In the Documents module, you can store all your documents in one place, auto-scan data from the uploaded document to create new transactions instantly, and auto-upload your bank statements from email as well. Here, you can configure the modules you wish to enable on the left sidebar for your organization. Configuring your organization. Now that you have a basic overview of Zoho Books, let's look at a few basic steps to quickly start your accounting. First, let's configure your chart of accounts. Go to the Accountant module and select Chart of Accounts. Here, you will find a well-defined list of accounts and their corresponding account types in Zoho Books. If you wish to add any additional accounts, you can click the Plus New Account button here. Then, choose the account type and enter a name for your account. Additionally, you can enter an account code and a description for your account. Mark this box to display the account on your dashboard. Click Save. Your account is now created. Zoho Books also lets you choose SKR standards and set up account codes for your organization's chart of accounts. Zoho Books supports two SKR standards. SKR03. This standard assigns account codes according to the business process or production process of a company. SKR04. This standard assigns account codes according to the structure of a balance sheet using the financial data of a company. To update your account codes to the SKR standard, click Update here. Note that you will not be able to revert to the current account codes once the SKR standard is updated. Therefore, in the pop-up that appears, click Proceed. Here, select the preferred SKR standard from the Update SKR standard to drop-down and click here to update. Once done, the new account codes for supported default accounts will be automatically filled according to the selected SKR standard. Under Items, you can add all the goods and services that you provide in your business. If you already have a list of items, you can import them from here. To add items manually, you can click the Plus New button here. Then, choose the item type, enter the item name, unit, its cost and selling price, and select the respective accounts to track sales and purchases for the item. You can also select the VAT applicable during the sale and purchase of an item here. Now click Save. Your item is successfully created. Now it's time to add your customers and vendors. First, let's add your customers. Go to the Sales module and select Customers. If you already have a list of customers, you can import them by clicking here. To add them manually, click the Plus New at the top. Choose the customer type. Enter the name and their company. Choose the display name and enter contact information such as their email and phone number. You can configure the customer number by clicking the gear icon. It must be numeric and will be automatically generated based on the preference you set here. This will serve as the customer's account number for personal tracking. In the other details section, you can enter their VAT registration number, buyer reference number, choose their currency, and select the account to track the transactions you make with this customer. Next, enter their opening balance and choose the payment terms. You can also choose to enable the customer portal for them and select the portal language. Associate any documents if necessary. Click Add More Details and enter their social profiles if you wish. Under Address, you can add their billing and shipping addresses. You can add their contact persons and other necessary details of the customer. Then click Save. Your customer has been successfully added. Similarly, you can add all your vendors by going to the Purchases module. Opening balances. To make sure your accounting is intact and continuous, you would need to bring in your opening balances, which you can get by running the trial balance report in your previous accounting software. After getting the report, go to Settings and click Opening Balances under Organization. You can follow the steps mentioned here to enter all your opening balances correctly. You can enter the migration date, which will be the date on which you generated the trial balance report in your previous accounting software while migrating to Zoho Books. You can import your accounts receivables for the amounts you are yet to receive from your customers and accounts payables for the amounts that you are liable to pay. Under each of these categories like asset and expense, you will find their corresponding accounts where you can enter the debit and credit amounts. Enter the amounts. You can also click here to import your opening balances. Once done, click Continue. Click Confirm. Your opening balances have been saved. Now that you have set up your opening balances, configured a chart of accounts, added your items and customers, let's see how to create your first invoice. Go to Sales and click the plus icon next to Invoices. Select the customer name. The invoice number will be auto-generated. You can also choose to enter it manually by clicking the gear icon. Enter other details such as the invoice date, terms, and the due date. You can add the salesperson responsible for this invoice if applicable. Next, enter the subject of this invoice, add the item and select the appropriate tax rates. Add discount and shipping costs for your items. Enter adjustments if needed. Add the customer notes and terms and conditions of your business. Attach files if necessary. You can configure and select a payment gateway to receive payments faster. If you want the invoice to be created in draft status, click Save. For now, we'll click Save and Send. Scroll down and mark this box if you want to attach a customer statement along with the invoice. Here, you can mark these boxes to attach the invoice in PDF, ZRECNUNG, and ZECFERD formats. ZRECNUNG and ZECFERD formats are electronic invoicing formats used in Germany to comply with the government regulations. Then click Send. Note that once you send this invoice, it cannot be edited or deleted. If you want to make any changes to this invoice, you will have to cancel this invoice and create a correction invoice. Therefore, click Continue and Send. You can also export the invoice in these formats and share it with your customer. Once they make the payment online, the invoice status will be changed to paid. You can also choose to record payments from your customers manually and keep track of them in the Payments Received module. Now that you know how to create an invoice, let's take a brief look at how to manage projects under the Time Tracking section. Go to the Time Tracking module and select Projects. Add a project by clicking the plus New Project button. Enter the project name, code, select the customer. Choose the billing method based on how you decide to charge your customer and add a description. Based on the selected option for billing, provide the corresponding budget, user and task details for the project. Once done, click Save. After creating a task, you can log time for the time spent on each task, either by recording it manually or by using the Start Timer option. You can associate a project with transactions to bill your customer. You can also log time by different users under the timesheet module, which can later be used for billing. Zoho Books Settings and Preferences. Next, let's go to Settings, where you can view additional preferences for your organization, like organization branding, custom domain mapping, adding locations for each branch and warehouses in your organization, and managing them all in one place. In Users and Roles, you can add multiple users and assign roles, then configure general preferences, and also for the Sales and Purchases module of your organization. We also have the customer and vendor portal to help them handle their transaction and track payments all in one place. You can integrate with any of the online payment gateways like Stripe, PayPal, and receive payments seamlessly from your customers. Under Customization, you can set up and customize templates for various transactions of your organization. You can set up automated reminders to be sent to you as well as your customers to ensure you never miss a due date. Under Automated Reminders, enable the toggle button to set reminders. You can also click the plus new reminder button and choose how many days before or after which you need to send this reminder. You can similarly create reminders for the bills to be paid as well. Under Email Notifications, you can customize emails sent from your organization. The Automation module allows you to create a set of rules for modules of Zoho Books based on which appropriate actions can be performed. In this module, you can create workflow rules to trigger workflow actions like email alerts, in-app notification, field updates, webhooks, custom functions, and schedules. You can create custom modules to record and track information that can be recorded in the predefined modules of Zoho Books, configure various integrations, and do a lot more. After you create transactions and carry out some business activities in Zoho Books, we can go back to the dashboard, which will give you an overview of your financial health. Once you start creating transactions, you can view different business metrics of your business, such as your total receivables, total payables, the cash flow in your business, your income and expense, your top expenses, projects that you are working on, the bank and credit cards that you have added, and the account watch list. You can also view all the recent updates in Zoho Books by clicking here. If you use multiple Zoho Books organization, you can click here to switch to any of them. You can also access your Zoho account from here. And that's a wrap for our video on the overview of the Germany edition of Zoho Books. Thanks for watching.